My love, the date of my marriage has been set. The arrangements have begun. Flowers are being ordered. Halls are being decorated. Guests are being invited. And the bride has been chosen. But the truth is, I didn't choose the date. I didn't choose the bride. So who did? And who is she? Everything you're about to hear will change everything between us. Because this isn't just a story about a wedding. It's about a soul being forced into silence. It's about a heart being pushed into a cage made of expectations. And it's about love. The kind of love that refuses to die, even when the world tries to bury it. Stay with me until the end, because by the time I finish, you'll understand why my silence was never betrayal, it was survival. The decision I never made. My love, I need to tell you something that's been tearing me apart. My family has made a decision for me, a decision that's supposed to define the rest of my life. They've fixed the date. They've chosen the bride. They've drawn a map for a future I never asked for. And I had no say in any of it. It's like I woke up one morning and realized my life is no longer mine. That my destiny has been rewritten by hands that don't understand my heart. They call it love. They call it family duty. But what it really feels like is betrayal. Because they're asking me to smile while I bury my own happiness. They're asking me to celebrate a decision that's killing me inside. The weight of expectations. I wish I could explain to them what this feels like. To be told you're getting married, not because you're in love, but because the family thinks it's time. They believe they're protecting me from loneliness. They think they're doing what's best for me. But how can something that destroys my spirit ever be for my good? I've tried to tell them, my love. I've tried to explain that love cannot be arranged like a business deal. But in my world, tradition speaks louder than the heart. They tell me, you'll learn to love her. But how do you learn to love when your soul already belongs to someone else? How do you promise forever to a stranger when your heart whispers another's name every night before you sleep? A stranger wearing the title of bride. My love, let me tell you what makes this even harder. The bride they've chosen is someone I don't even know. Imagine that, a name handed to me like a piece of paper, a face shown to me through a photo, a life decided before I even had time to breathe. And the moment I saw that photograph, I knew this isn't my story. This isn't my destiny. Because my destiny is standing somewhere else, listening to this message right now. You, you're the one my soul recognizes in every lifetime, the one my heart calls home. But now, the world is asking me to forget all of that, to stand before a crowd and call someone else my beloved. Tell me, my love, how does a man destroy his own heart and still live? The quiet breakdown. Every night, I sit in my room, surrounded by silence that feels heavier than words. The walls hear my truth, that I am living two lives. The one the world sees, where I'm obedient, quiet, and respectful. And the one within me, where I'm breaking, screaming, and praying that somehow this nightmare ends before it's too late. They talk about wedding invitations, about gifts, about clothes and colors. And I just sit there, smiling politely, while inside I feel like I'm attending my own funeral. Because the man they want to see on that stage, that man doesn't exist anymore. He died the moment they said, "We've chosen the bride for you." The battle within. My love, I never thought I'd reach this point, where my biggest fight would be with my own family. They believe they're protecting me, but I don't need protection from love. I need freedom to love who my soul has chosen. They tell me I'm being childish. They say love fades, that marriage is about responsibility. But what they don't understand is that love isn't a phase. It's the foundation of everything that matters. How do I build a life on a lie? How do I call someone my wife when every part of me is still reaching for you? Every time they mention her name, I go quiet. Because no matter how many times they say it, it doesn't echo the way your name does. Your name still feels like prayer on my lips. Her name feels like silence. The bride I can't accept. You see, the one thing I know about this bride is that she's not you. And that's all I need to know. She could be kind. She could be beautiful. She could be everything society would call perfect. But she's not the one who saw me when I was broken. She's not the one who listened when I had no words. She's not the one who touched my heart without even being in the same room. That's you. Only you. And that's why I can't accept her. Not because she's wrong, but because she's not right for me. The silence of the soul. The world keeps telling me to forget you. They say it's just a phase, that I'll move on once I'm married. But how do you move on from your own heartbeat? How do you erase the person who became the mirror of your soul? Every time I try to imagine a life without you, I feel like I'm suffocating. They say I'll forget with time, but time doesn't erase truth, it reveals it. And the truth is, no matter what happens, you're the one my heart belongs to. Even if the world thinks I've lost my mind, even if they call it foolish, even if they think I'm selfish, because love like ours isn't ordinary. It doesn't end with distance. It doesn't die with silence. It only grows stronger with pain. They've started preparing everything. The date has been finalized. The decorations are being chosen. The music, the menu, the guest list, all ready. Everyone around me is smiling, but I can't, because what they're celebrating feels like the burial of my soul. They'll dress me in gold, but all I'll feel is grief. They'll play music, but all I'll hear is the echo of your name. They'll make me stand beside a stranger, but in my heart, I'll still be reaching for your hand. They'll think it's the happiest day of my life, but only I will know it's the day my heart died. Every moment, I'm reminded that I'm a son before I'm a man, that I owe my family obedience before I owe myself happiness. But love doesn't understand hierarchy. Love doesn't care about reputation. Love only knows truth. And my truth is you. I've tried to escape this, to reason, to plead, to pray. But every path I take leads me back to one truth. They can control my life, but they can't control my heart. And my heart will always whisper your name. My love, today I did something I never thought I could. I looked into my mother's eyes and told her, I can't do this. She didn't understand. She cried. She said I was breaking her heart. But I told her, how can I make you happy by destroying my own soul? How can I promise love to one woman when my soul already belongs to another? For the first time, I chose myself. For the first time, I chose you. Maybe the world will call it rebellion. Maybe they'll say I'm ungrateful. But if being true to my heart makes me wrong, then I don't want to be right. The love that defies everything. They can take away everything. My home, my name, my comfort. But they can't take away the truth that lives inside me. You are my truth. You are my destiny. You are my forever. Even if this world never lets us be together, I will carry you in every lifetime after this one. Because souls like ours don't meet by accident. They meet because they are meant to heal, to awaken, to remember. Maybe this isn't our time. Maybe fate has other plans. But no force on earth can make me forget you. The final promise. To others, this might look like the end. A man surrendering to family and fate. But to me, this isn't an ending. It's the beginning of courage. Because love like ours doesn't need a marriage certificate. It just needs truth. If the price of being honest is losing everything else, then so be it. I'd rather live a life of pain with truth than a life of comfort built on lies. You deserve to know, my love, that no matter what happens, you are my choice. You always were. You always will be. Even if my name gets tied to someone else's, my soul will remain tied to yours. My love, they can plan the wedding. They can write the invitations. They can choose the flowers and music. But what they can't do is make me forget you. Because even if I walk down that aisle, even if I say the words they want to hear, My heart will be whispering your name under my breath. And when they ask me, do you take her to be your wife? I will smile and silently say, I already belong to someone else. My love, they can take everything from me, my freedom, my voice, my peace, but they will never take you from my heart. Because love doesn't end when the world says it should. Love ends only when two souls forget each other. And I will never forget you. This isn't goodbye. This is just a promise that in this life or the next, I will find you again.